Hello my beautiful Taureans, Sharon Zadkiel here with your general reading for the second half of April 2020. Please be reminded that I'm not a spiritual master or a guru, so what comes out in the reading for you here today is the energy as they sit here and now. You have free will, may be blessed with good choices. What do my beautiful Taurians most need to know for the second half of April 2020? Okay, my lovely Taurians, the energy that is sitting underneath this reading for you today is the King of Pentacles. This is about you utilizing your own wisdom to bring about the success and completion of your projects in the second half of April. It is time to think deeply. It is time to devote yourself and do what you need to do on a daily basis, those small tasks that need to be done to reach the completion of that which has been what you've wanted to manifest into the 3 dimension. What you have wanted to manifest into your here and now and your own reality. This is about really taking control and being the king of your own domain. So, I'm going to put it, this is about you owning your strengths, acknowledging your weaknesses, but really bringing through to the fore and into and to be highlighted that which you bring to the table, your skills, your tenacity. Some will call it stubbornness, but I would see it as that steady working towards the end result to bring about the completion of that which you would like in your life and world as it is right here and right now. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. You know, the first card that comes out for you today is the Page of Swords. So this is about using your own mediation and diplomatic skills to and into any conflict or opposition that comes through. There will be, for some of you, again, general reading, so what resonates, take on board, what doesn't, let it go. You have the Queen of Pentacles, so this is about you really being compassionate with yourself and with others, finding the ability through mediation, using your mediation skills and diplomacy so that you can bring forgiveness into the situation, so that you can bring compassion into the situation, not only for yourself but for others. You know, ask yourself, dear hearts, you know, what is it that you need to forgive yourself for? What is it that you need to forgive others for? Because once you have been able to forgive them or yourself, you can actually move forward and get on with the healing for everyone concerned. You know, yes, there will be opposition and problems before gains, but with the 5 of Wands, I always see this as, you know, a little bit of role play. This is the ability whereby you are being given the opportunity in the month of April to start setting those healthy boundaries within and around those that you have close, so that when, you know, the rat cages open, we are in the year of the rat and we're back allowed out of our rat cages and those doors open and out we go, that you can also set those healthy boundaries out in the bigger world with those you work with and those you work for. You do have the High Priestess, so this is also a time of bringing in those spiritual practices to allow the birth and the rebirth. The High Priestess has the intuition and the manifestation skills to actually bring in and manifest that which she would like to give birth to. This is, you know, the card of, you know, it could be a Cancer individual that you are dealing with, or a person with the initials B and or J. However, for me, at this particular point in time, dear Taurus, this is about really understanding your ability to create and manifest and bring into being and give birth to the projects within the month of April that you have been dreaming of. It will bring in the Ace of Swords, which is all about total victory, divine justice, removal of the blockages. So even though there has been both internal and external conflict within and about how you would like to proceed and where you would like to go, which path, and for some of you, with which person you would like to move into the future with, all of these obstacles and blockages, both internally and externally, for the majority of you, dear Taurus, these are internal blockages. The negativity, self-doubt that you have had about your ability to proceed and start bringing into your physical world that which you want. This is about divine justice. The Ace of Swords brings in and heralds in the total victory. Cut through the bullshit. Get rid of your own negative thoughts so that you can, oh dear Lord, Ace of Wands, absolutely beautiful. Okay, so straight after the Ace of Swords is the Ace of Wands. So again, this is about new beginnings, inspiration. Ace of Swords is more intellectual. You've been thinking about this. Now is the time with the Ace of Wands to get really into the feelings of it. How does this project make you feel? How does manifesting this new way of being into your life, how does it make you feel? Is it passionate? If it is passionate and something that really floats your boat, then you know that you're on the right path. You know that there is total victory there for you. Yes, you will need to go within and really, it is a time to use the Hermit energy to follow your own path. To, allow yourself to be the guiding light into your future. With caution, absolutely. With discretion, absolutely. Seeking wise advice, absolutely. But really following your own guidance, going within, finding the time to, reflect on that which is what you really want. And it's like, with our physical distancing that we find ourselves in, we have the time, effort, energy to actually do this. For some of you, the opposition has come through a heartache. There are those that have been within and around you that I would call nothing but toxic, that have been giving you an internal conflict, that have left you feeling like, you've had swords. For some of you, yes, those feelings of being psychically attacked or cursed are real. However, a really simple practice is to, ask that all psychic attacks and curses be pulled from your physical and non-physical body and sent back to the source with love. Do it with love. Remove the daggers. Remove the pain. I'm going to turn that card over. Allow the conflict to remain where it belongs with the other individual, and let that pain and let those hurt out of your heart. There may be, for some of you, people coming back in your past that you have had a heart link with in the past, being nostalgic because they've had time to think about it. It's like, it didn't work then, so why is it going to work now? That is the reality for many of you. So it's like, why go back? I wouldn't if I was you, but it's not my choice. You have free will, make your own choices. Wow, aces on the table, dear Taurus. You also have the Ace of Pentacles. So again, this is another gift of the universe. You've been given on a physical, tangible, can touch it, hold it, using the whole five senses to bring in the security and the appreciation of life. It is time to go beyond the boundaries that you have blocked yourself into. Remove your own internal opposition so that you can walk past the known environment and the way that you have been living into the future. If you look at this card, it's like, go past the path, past the front gate and into the future. Head towards the mountains that, hold the dreams. And right after that, sitting under this Ace of Swords is the World. So again, this is, successful completion of business, changes, removal through the travel and that which you put in and the things that you do now. The end of April will see many, dusting off old dreams. And really understanding that, the world is your oyster. It's like the universe has hit, okay, it's the reset button. It is time for you to really think about what you would like your world to be. It will not be the same. That whole way of living, has come to an end. And you need to be creative in the way that you move forward so that you can bring in the opportunities, the new beginnings, the inspiration, of your passions. When you allow your passions to come in, the inspiration will be rewarded, and will be rewarded in a three-dimensional fiscal financial reality. You just have to really allow the cycles to end, because it is a case of, out with the old and in with the new, which can be for many quite unsettling. Okay, 3 more cards, dear hearts. Yeah, you need to get out of the indecision, my beautiful Taurians. You have 2 choices. You are holding the world in your hand. You need to use the maturity and earn success that brings with it the strength of will from that which you've learnt through, over the last 12 months, 2 years. Yes, you will need to conscientiously, hard word to say, think about where you do want to, with the Page of Pentacles, invest your time, effort, energy. So even though it is, ending and completion of business and changes with the World card, you need to really get out of the indecision and what feels like a difficult time, and start deciding, what is important, rather than trying to juggle everything and everyone. Do one thing at a time and get it completed. Make your choices. Get out of the indecision. Allow yourself to actually go with the ebbs and flow, which is life. There are good months, good years, bad months, bad years. For some of us, can be good decades, bad decades, but they are all determined by the choices that we make. So you now have the choice and have to decide, where you really want to be. Which of the 3 opportunities that are presenting on the table. You have 3 aces. So 1 is intellectual, 1 is very passionate, and 1 is very physical. These can be merged so that they can all come together to create your new world. Now is the time. Now is the time to get over the fear. Now is the time to compassionately forgive yourself and others for the past. The past is gone. The future hasn't happened. You have here and now. So what is it in the here and now that you need to be doing to get yourself to the new place that you want to go to? Are you sitting around doing absolutely nothing, my beautiful Taurans? Sitting in front of a screen, not doing anything, thinking about what you need to do, but absolutely, not doing those things that, you should be putting on your to-do list. For some of you, it's going to be a case of start writing that bloody to-do list and then make sure you bloody look at it again, rather than write the to-do list and then never look at it. Knowing what you need to do and, not getting out of your own way to actually do it. It's time to get out of the procrastination. And be the entrepreneur. Self-employment suits your disposition and your intentions at this particular point in time. My beautiful Taurians, working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. Absolutely beautiful card to end this reading. You are being asked to really look at what you want to do, and with an entrepreneurial heart, go for it. But start doing what needs to be done. The fire has been lit. Now light your torch and go off into the future. Oh, much love and happiness. Thank you for your likes, subscribes and shares. It is greatly appreciated. Have a blessed second half of April, dear Taurus.